Hello everyone, this is Matt from MMODen.com, welcoming you to another episode of Inside the Den. A quick peek at a game's features and overall gameplay. Today Inside the Den we take a look at Dragon Saga, formerly known as Dragonica Online. This is a 3D side-scrolling action MMORPG, and it's brought to us by Gravity Interactive. Now if you like what you see here and you want to learn more about Dragon Saga, check it out over at MMODen.com, or you can click the link below. Alright, here we go. So let's get logged in. Let me put in my password. I know I completely screwed that up. So there we go. So on the one server that is in the game, we're going to jump in the lower level channel. Let's get in there. I do have a level 21 gladiator, but I'm going to create a new character so you guys can see what that's all about. There are 4 starting character classes or job types. There's the warrior, the magician, the archer, and the thief. And each of them have their own little bonuses, and like the thief is a fury chain combos with lightning attack speed. The archer is, can use arrows so he can attack from a distance. He's capable of close combat as well. The magician obviously has a lot of magic, and the warrior's brute strength and battle-honed wits. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the magician. So we'll use that name. You can do male or female, so we're going to do male. And as you can see, you start with these different hair types. There's some customization. You can see there's some different stuff you can go with. We're going to go with, let's see, what do we want to go with here? Let's turn it back around. Let's go with that one. Let's go with something really crazy as far as hair color. Let's go with the red. And you've got some different face types. We're going to go with something a little bit sinister, kind of like that. So let's create, and let's just go ahead and begin. And when we start, we're going to be asked to go into a tutorial, so we're going to jump into that, show you guys what that's all about. There you go, see? There is a little cutscene here, which is untranslated. I have no idea what it's saying. Maybe some of you guys do, and in the comments you can translate. But it's always cool when you see something like that. A game developer is putting a lot of effort into a game. They're putting these cutscenes together. I mean, it's not any animated cutscene. I mean, it's basically just still images that they're moving around. But, it's pretty cool that they took the time to put something like that in there. And now I just wish they would take the time and put some translations in there. So this looks like the town, little girl with the birdie. Little barkeep, this cool tie. Irish pub, how ironic. Yeah, seeing that yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. Oh, looks like some nasty demon. No clue what he said. No clue what she's saying. Maybe I'm hurting. Ouch. Don't step on me. Get up. Help me fight. I'm going to go ahead and skip the rest of that. If you guys want to watch it, you can watch it when you play the game. So, we're jumping into the tutorial, and this is taking a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but here we go. Now, you can read all this stuff, or you can skip through it using the Shift key, or spacebar will help you, each of these screens. You can bring all the text up with a spacebar. We're going to try and skip through it real quick so I can get through this tutorial. This guy comes out and he's going to walk us through even more stuff and tell us, yes, use the arrows on the keyboard to move forward, use C to jump. So let's get going. One of the things that this, you can use this dash and jump to get around pretty quick. You'll notice that throughout the game there's a lot of little things like that flower that just sprungboard us over that branch that will bounce you around to different places. Here comes that awesome duck. You look like a turtle with a mining hat on. So let's get through this. We're going to go talk to her. Now, one nice thing is you'll notice that very rarely will you ever have to use your mouse. So on occasions you'll have to go in here and move stuff around, or add, put things on your hotkeys and stuff like that. But for the most part, you can pretty much just keep your hands on the keyboard, spacebar to talk, F1 to accept, stuff like that. You move through it pretty quick. And it's nice because you never have to move back and forth, especially since the movement is done with the arrow keys. So not having to use your mouse is a nice thing to not have to worry about. So let's take this guy out. Get him before he gets up. And that was my special attack. As you see, I use the A key. This one right here, Point Buster. Blast Magical Energy, can launch up to 4 targets. Let's finish that. Can launch up to 4 targets, either standing or down on the ground. It's kind of nice when you take something out, or take a group of monsters out, and they're on the ground waiting for you to attack them again, and you can just use that again on them. So let's take these guys out. And you can attack stuff on the ground by using the down arrow and your attack. There we go, we took him out. And you see the 10 combo, cool, it just disappeared actually. We'll talk more about that when we get into larger groups of monsters and stuff. As those combos go up, you're able to actually get bonuses to your experience. You'll get like 1.1 or 1.2 bonus. So it's kind of cool the more monsters you kill. Let's get that quest, let's get through this, and let's head to town. The more monsters you kill, the more bonuses you get. You'll also, alright, yep, and he's going to tell us, use N to bring up the mini-map, and you can see on the mini-map the exclamation points are all quest givers, and the question mark is he's going to tell us that right now. There we go, mini-map by pressing the N key. You can see there's other people running around the game. Yep. Other people running around the game. So there's a pretty decent population, so you can almost always find people to group with. I have, like I said, you only saw that I have a level 21 gladiator, which is one of the later job advancements. There are 28 total different jobs that you can be. There's advancements, if I remember correctly, it's at 20, at 40, at 60, and I think 100. I'm not 100% positive that there's not one at 80, but I can't say that there is one at 80. I can always do research on that later and find out for you guys. Let's actually get this quest from him, and he did give us some magician's gloves, so it's one of the few things, like I said, that you have to use the keyboard for. And this right here, this is a pretty cool little thing that they have in the game. It's called a puff, and you are able to, once you find the puff in these different areas, then you're going to be able to use these coins and be able to teleport right there. It's a nice quick way to get around, and it's especially nice because running all the time, as you guys know, is not always fun. And I don't know if there's mounts in this game, but if there's not, those teleporters definitely help to replace the lack of a mount system. So we're going to head outside, start actually killing some stuff. Yep, we're out here in the wilderness. Use X and A to attack, A being my special attack. So we're going to get away from this. This starting little area right here is always packed. But let's take some of these guys out. There we go. We got what we needed for this guy. Let's complete this quest. And we got some pants from him. We'll equip them. Take these sheep out. They're a little bit higher level, so they're going to take a little bit to go down, but we're just going to keep beating on them while they're on the ground. Keep using my skill as it keeps powering up. There we go. We leveled. See if we can't take this guy out. Had a little lag there. Always fun when running with fraps. You get lag in these games. There we go. So as you see down here, not only do I have to give myself this skill, but you see at the bottom where it says monster count, down in the bottom right, monster count 5 of 100. So let's highlight over that. Whenever you're out here in this open area and you kill 100, 300, 500, 700, or 1,000 monsters in a row, you're given this a chest. You're able to open the chest and it has some really cool items. Highly recommended that that you do that. It's a great way to get some pretty cool items actually. So let's head back over to this guy. He because we leveled, he has now got a quest for us. So let's go over here real quick and get that quest from him. Accept. So now let's head. I'm going to head over into one of the mission entrances so you guys can see what that's all about. These little hyper jumps are pretty cool. You can see some of the skills that a warrior gets right there. Now this is one of the mission modes. So you can go in here and each of the maps, this is the Windia Plains, each of the maps has a couple of these. But they do have different levels of difficulty, level 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see that the game recommends different party sizes as well as the recommended levels. So we're going to take and do this one because we're going to do it solo. And the boss that's at the end is hovering over right there. Mission field, a dangerous place. Yes, that's why we are going to use our skills. Now when you do these and you use your skills, you'll see at the bottom, like right now my ranking is an F. But as I use more of my skills, do more damage, not take damage, get combos, stuff like that, you'll see my ranking go up. So you can see the little bars are filling up down there on the bottom. So you want to keep doing combos. You want to get as many combos as you can, because the more combos that you get, the better chance that you have of getting the bonus experience. And you always want to have bonus experience because then you level faster and, you know, get closer to your goals and moving on to the next area and fighting the next cooler monster, stuff like that. So let's take these guys out. Get their loot. There we go, and take that guy out. Now, this is where the combos really come in because there's so many of these guys. We get the cool, there we go. There's the experience bonus. There we go. So you see sometimes these combos are tough to maintain because it's not always easy to get these guys in succession. We leveled up again. But, you know, you do what you can to keep those combos high and get these groups going. As you see, I've now moved from an F up into an E. I had a little lag again there. So that, like I said, the more you use your skills and the less you take damage and stuff like that, the higher that I'm now into a D, you can see down there, the higher that level is going to go, and the better chance you have at getting better loot. And, you know, when you get up into the A section and stuff like that, as far as your ranking is concerned, there's going to be 4 potential spots at the end to actually get loot, and you can only get all 4 if you have the highest ranking. So, and some of the loot's pretty cool, like it ranges from money bags to experience potions, you know, to all kinds of pretty cool stuff. And then there's, excuse me, as you get into some of the other instances, there's also some fairly specific items for your class. So it definitely makes these missions worth doing, and even more so doing in a group, because then you get help to get past these bosses. Let's do some damage here. Nice thing about this is if you keep moving around, you can pretty much get a lot of these guys to walk right into your damaging spells. So you just have to kind of play it, you know, use a little bit of strategy as you move around. And like I said, you try not to get hit, but it happens. And you can see that with the boss, they almost always set up for any special ability that they're going to do. So you can do a pretty good job of avoiding those, except when you're a caster and it takes a little bit for you to actually get your spell off. When you're a warrior, or a thief, or even the archer, you're able to just pretty much attack, and so you don't have a lot of your special abilities still have a time constraint. And even, you know, my basic attack, like you see there, it doesn't have a time constraint or anything like that, but it doesn't do as much damage as the special attacks. So you want to try and get the special attacks in there. Let's get rid of him real quick. And like I said, a lot of times you can get these guys to walk right into your attacks. I need to eat an apple or take a potion or something, because I'm going to die. Let's get out of that. Close that real quick. It's always good when he does that attack, because he kind of stuns himself for a little bit. Let's get up here and have him walk up into it. Nope, of course. You can dash around, but dashing does take your mana. So let him run by. This obviously would have gone a lot faster if I would have picked a warrior, but I already have a warrior, so I thought, you know what, I might as well make a magician. And then that way, because I do kind of like this game, so I do play it on and off here and there. So I always thought, you know what, I might as well have a magician so I can play later. And you guys get to see that, you know, there's different class types and how they work. Let's just see if we can't take him out. My grade is actually getting pretty bad because I'm taking so much damage. There we go. Successful achievement, Vagabond Rookie. Let's see, details. Back to the list. Then you have this journal that you can check out that's got all your different stuff. Let's pick up all this loot. You can see he's crying. He's very upset. Mission cleared. I think our score was I think it got so low as a C, which kind of sucks. Yep, got as low as a C. I wasn't very high at all. So let's get through that so we can see the loot we got. There you go, experience boost potion and rainbow indigo money pack. And you can see you can use these coins, which you can earn or buy from the game's item shop, to get it special items. And like those are a lot of loots that are they're things like weapon sets and armor sets, stuff like that. But everybody, I am out of time. I hope you enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. And if you want to play or learn more about Dragon Saga, you can read our full review on MMOden.com or click the link below. Till next time, thanks for watching.